Today we're talking about the Sony FX3 Pro Kit by Tilta. In my previous video I covered the full camera cage by Tilta, which is a subset of the Pro Kit. I recommend you go back and watch that video for the full in-depth walkthrough. For this video we'll look at what's in the box, cover assembly, mounting options, pros and cons, and my final thoughts. This video is not sponsored. I paid for this gear. My thoughts on these products are always candid and not exaggerated for the sake of views. This channel is not about generating hype, it's about providing value for those who watch. Tilta FX3 Pro Kit is priced at $449 USD and comes in black or tactical gray. In the box we have the full camera cage, rotatable top handle, 15mm LWS baseplate Type 4, 15mm rods, HDMI cable clamp attachment, HDMI male to female cable, advanced left side handle attachment Type 6, and left side advanced power handle with run stop cable. After assembling the full camera cage, I like to add the HDMI cable clamp next because the left side advanced power handle can get in the way if attached first. First, open up your HDMI port door and then attach the HDMI cable clamp with a 2.5mm Allen key. Next, loosen the HDMI cable clamp tie down using the same 2.5mm Allen key and attach the HDMI male to female cable. Tighten the tie down. The advanced left side handle attachment is already connected to the power handle. Nevertheless, one should check to make sure the connection points are sufficiently tightened down to prevent play in the handle. One can now loosen the tie down on the handle's receiver and slide it up onto the NATO rail, leaving the bottom of the NATO receiver flush with the bottom of the NATO rail. Granted, one isn't going to use the cold shoe under the NATO rail. Tighten the tie down now. Following this, the run stop cable can be attached. I tend to wrap the cable around the left side handle attachment a couple of times to remove some slack from the cable. However, one will not want to wrap the cable too tight because it may make the power handle harder to rotate and put undue strain on the camera's micro USB port. To attach the rotatable top handle, slide it into the cold shoe and finger tighten the 1/4-20 tie down when it's aligned with the locating point. After this, I use the included 2.5mm Allen key to tighten the 1/4-20 another partial turn by inserting it into one of the holes around the knurled tie down and twisting. One can now rotate the handle in 90-degree increments by pressing the release button and twisting to the desired orientation. One can insert the 15mm rods and tighten the tie down for each rod. The tie down lever's position can be adjusted by pulling them outward and rotating to the desired position. With the Manfrotto quick release plate attached to the camera cage, one can loosen the tie down lever and insert the camera from the rear. It will click into place when the safety lock engages. Next, tighten the tie down lever and you're fully secure. To take your camera out of the base plate, loosen the tie down lever, push up the safety lock, and slide the camera back out of the base plate. The left side advanced power handle has a non-locking cold shoe on the top. The rotatable top handle has two locking cold shoes with an intelligent vertical release, which helps with accidental presses, and 4 1/4-20s with locating points on each side of the handle. The base plate has 2 1/4-20s and 1 3/8-16 to add your own tripod plate. It also has a lockable standard dovetail receiver on the bottom. So pros, the Pro Kit is priced fairly. It's feature-rich, compact, modular, and just looks cool. One also has a plethora of accessories to choose from within the Tilta ecosystem, which I will cover in an up-and-coming video. Finally, the ergonomics of the Pro Kit, particularly the wrist strap and 360-degree rotation of the power handle, are well thought out. Cons. Rotatable top handle is small and awkward to hold. I don't think I'd end up using the start-stop function of the power handle. In addition, it limits the articulation of the rear LCD screen. No USB-C cable clamp included. Most HDMI cable connectors are just too big to use the HDMI cable clamp. The HDMI cable clamp is optimized to work with the HDMI male to female dongle that's included in the Pro Kit. However, I was able to use SmallRig's ultra slim 4K cable. I wish the Pro Kit came with 12-inch 15mm rods instead of the 8-inch. This would make it easier to mount a matte box, lens support, and V-mount power solution all at the same time. Further, the tie-down levers on the base plate and power handle have quite a bit of play when they are locked into place. I assume this is a consequence of the lever reorientation function. The dovetail receiver locking mechanism rattles when it is not being used with a dovetail plate. Lastly, the rear load style of the base plate is cumbersome to mount and dismount the camera. I would much prefer a drop-in instant latching system like the one found in Kessler's Quick Receiver. In sum, I think the Pro Kit for the FX3 offers great value for the price. At the same time, it does have its shortcomings, as do all products. If I could do it all over again, I would probably just buy the full camera cage, a different handle, and any other accessories from Tilta or other companies to optimize my workflow. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe. If you already have the Pro Kit, let me know what you think of it. If you have any questions or requests, please leave them down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now. Watch the HDMI male. Pros. The Pro Kit is competitively dovetail. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe. If you already have the Pro Kit,